Hey, how's it going, YouTube? My name is Brandon Smith, and I am your new favorite realtor. And today I'm going to be talking about how to efficiently search for homes and house hunt. So without further ado, let me get into it. So hopefully you guys can see my eyes. Hopefully this glare isn't too distracting, but the reason I wanted to do this video is because, you know, we're into that spring market, things are ramping up again. So I just wanted to put something out there for, you know, potential buyers or buyers to be able to look at for tips to actually house hunt, because there really isn't a manual to how to actually start searching for homes or like what to look for in homes. So to start it off, number one most important thing by far, get an updated pre-approval letter. Now, the reason I say updated pre-approval letter, because if you've been paying attention to the news, you know that mortgage rates have gone up, mortgage interest rates have gone up pretty significantly in the last, the last month. So if you had a pre-approval letter or haven't been pre-approved, then your affordability or your price range of what you can afford has more than likely changed. You know, it's important, you know, especially if you've been house hunting, let's say you have a pre-approval letter from November, to go in and get that updated, because typically pre-approval letters only stay good for around 3, maybe 4 months. So you want to make sure you have the most up-to-date information and up-to-date pre-approval, so you're not looking for homes that you can afford, or maybe you can afford more. So you really just want to know or have a letter in hand so you're accurately searching for homes and looking for homes that are in your price range. All right, so the next thing, really narrow down your needs and wants list. Hey, where do I need to live? No use looking for homes that are outside the radius of what you're willing to commute, you know, and I say that everybody has a different commute tolerance. Personally, mine's like 30, 45 minutes. Anything over that might square up with you in traffic, but you know yourself, so don't look at any houses that are over what you or anyone in your household is willing to commute, like over that range. With the wants, definitely get realistic wants. Don't be like, hey, you know, I want a moat or a drawbridge. It's like, hey man, I don't think we can do that. But make sure you list those out. And my father and I take it a step further. And when you're looking for homes, when it comes to these wants, if it's not a no kidding need, you're only typically gonna get 80 to 90% of your wants. You're never gonna get 100%. So I would definitely tier it out. And if it's a want that you find that you're no kidding, like, oh man, maybe I do need a soaking tub, or hey, maybe I do need laundry on the top floor, definitely make sure you switch it from the wants list to the needs list, because again, you're going to be able to narrow down your search and save so much time actually physically going to properties. So just to keep this train rolling, the best days to look for properties are going to be Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Now, I know most people go house hunting on the weekend, but you really want to try to set up your tours, you know, on Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday, or set them or schedule them on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday for the weekend, because you're going to want to get a jump on the competition. Everybody's going to be looking on Saturday or Sundays. They're going to like go to these open houses. You know, typically if it's a desirable property, they'll already have an offer in hand 24 to 48 hours after they go live. So if you really want a legitimate shot of, you know, purchasing the property, or at least being able to submit an offer, you're really going to want to try to get in there as soon as possible. And the way you do that is look on Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays. All right, decided to actually get out of my car. A, it's a beautiful day. B, the glare was killing me. I was like, do I even have eyes? And you know, it's the sun's out. Might as well photosynthesize, you know, plants need it, we need it, all that. But anyways, just to kind of continue on. So what you're also gonna wanna do when you house hunt, I typically leave it to 3 to 5 properties a day. The reason being is because if you see more than 5 properties in a day, believe it or not, even if you're taking great notes, the properties are going to just start blending together in your head, and it's going to become really hard to start to differentiate what you liked and disliked about properties like an hour or 2 hours after seeing them. So when you keep it to 3 to 5 properties, typically you're able to focus on those properties and be able to really differentiate, you know, which ones you like, dislike, power rankings. I like this one the best, you know, blah, blah, blah. Right, so now you're, no kidding, going to a property. Well, actually, let me stop you. Before you leave the house to go to a property to view it, make sure you put on the thickest pair of socks that you got. I can't tell you how many times I've had clients come in flops, coming like flip-flops, and we walk into the house and there's no booties, and they like look at me like, do I gotta take my shoes off? And I'm like, I mean, probably. You know, they got a sign that says take your shoes off. So you're barefoot now walking around somebody's house that has like ferrets, and you know, it's just not a good look. So always wear the thickest pair, or you know, I don't want to make it sound like you gotta wear Eskimo socks, but like find a good pair of socks and take them out. You know, house hunting is not the time to wear flip-flops or shoes of that nature. So now you're, no kidding, in the property. You're like, Brandon, what should I like be looking for in this property? And what I like to tell clients is focus on the MEPs of the home. That stands for the mechanics, electric, plumbing, and structure. Now, if you have a good realtor, they'll be able to point some of this stuff out, and that's really imperative, because the last thing you want to do is fall in love with the home, then get a home inspection, pay for a home inspection rather, then the home inspector's pointing this stuff out, and you're like, man, like I probably could have saw that this was at the bottom of the hill and all the water is running towards the basement, and they got a pound of Flex Seal on the bottom of their deck. You know, there's some stuff that if you're with a good realtor, they'll be able to point it out and, you know, save you from falling in love with the situation that may not be, you know, a good home. Now, you're never gonna have a house, even in a new construction situation, that is 100%, you know, scotch-free, you know, no nail pops or anything. So definitely look with a grain of salt. Don't think it's gonna be perfect. Make sure you manage your expectations. And again, make sure you have a good realtor, because they'll be able to tell you if, hey, this is just something cosmetic, or hey, maybe you need to have an inspector to take a deeper look. Right, so I'm actually gonna stop the video there. I actually got the call I was waiting for, and I'm starting to get a little mustache sweat, so you know, good place to stop. But there are more tips and tricks that I have when it comes to house hunting, so I may do another video. Let me know if you want to hear more tips and tricks when it comes to house hunting in the comment section. As always, if you know anyone looking to buy, sell, invest, or rent real estate in Virginia, look no further, because I am your new favorite realtor. And yeah, I hope you guys have like a great week, and take care. Bye.